Good morning, students. This is As Mohammad Khan and I welcome you in today's class. In our previous class, we have discussed about the gymnosperm. Today, we will discuss about the angiosperm, student. Angiosperm is the branch of phanerogam in which all the plants have the covered seed, student. This word angiosperm is generated from angio and sperm, student. Angio means covered, sperm means seeds. Means the plants that have the covered seed come in this category. And it is the most dominant and the largest group of the plant. And generally it is found in terrestrial and aquatic habitat. And these plants are also found in marine aquatic habitat, student. There are the two aquatic plants, marine aquatic plants, student, that are found inside the sea water. Means there are the two plants, student, and what is the name of those plants? It is Zostera and Thalacia. These are the plants that are found inside the marine aquatic water or sea water, student. Inside the sea water they are found. And all these plants have the covered seed, student. And they show their reproduction. Means their reproductive system is shown. That's why they are put in the category of phanerogam. So there are the three types of the angiosperm according to their morphology, student. And this division was given by the Carolus Linnaeus. He divided all the plants into three groups. First is herbs, second is shrubs, and third is trees. Herbs have the green and tender stem, and with this there are less branches are found, but the shrubs have the more branches and they have the woody stem. With woody they also have the green and tender stem. Like this there are the trees. Trees have the more height than the herbs and the shrubs, and they have the large branches, and they have the thick and woody stem. Means the trees have the thick and woody stem. So they are divided into three types: herbs, shrubs, and trees. And these all herbs, shrubs, and trees are found in terrestrial as well as aquatic habitat. Now there is 2,70,000 species are found on the earth. Means on our earth there is how many species of the angiosperm is found, student? It is 2,70,000. And all the plants that comes in the angiosperm, they are more dominant. And the tallest angiosperm is, student, Eucalyptus. Means Eucalyptus is the tree that is the tallest angiosperm, Eucalyptus. And the smallest angiosperm is, student, Wolffia, and it is found in the aquatic habitat. And it is Wolffia is the plant that does not have the root, and it is the smallest plant, or it is the smallest angiosperm. With this, the largest angiosperm is banyan tree, student, banyan trees, bud. In Hindi, what we say it? Bud, or what we say. So, largest tree is banyan tree, largest angiosperm is banyan tree, and tallest is Eucalyptus, and smallest is Wolffia, student, that is found in the aquatic habitat. Now we come on the next. In all the angiosperm, student, there is sexual reproductive part is found, and that sexual reproductive part, so student, that sexual reproductive part is known as flower. Flower is the sexual reproductive part of the angiosperm, and in this it shows all the functions like the pollination is found in this. With pollination means the pre-fertilization is found. After the pollination there is fertilization takes place, and after fertilization there is post-fertilization takes place, in which the zygote is developed into embryo, and embryo is developed into seed, and from the seed the new plants are produced. Means all the plants in general, they are produced by the sexual mode of reproduction, but some plants are also produced with the help of vegetative propagation. Student, means in the vegetative propagation they are produced by their parts, like bryophyllum is produced by the leaf, sugarcane is produced by the stem, potato is produced by the stem, and like the grasses or the runners, they are produced by their tubers or by their roots. So they are produced by the vegetative propagation also, means they also have the asexual mode of reproduction. And in this student, for the sexual reproduction in the flower, there are the sexual reproductive parts are found. Like in the male student, there is androecium is found. In the male there is androecium is found, and that androecium is also known as microsporophilus. Microsporophilus is found as male organ, and it is found in the stamen student. And female sex organ that is found inside the flower, it is gynosium student, gynosium. And gynosium is also known as megasporophilus, megasporophilus, and it is found in the carpel student, carpel. So carpel and the stamen are the reproductive part of the flower. Carpel have the female sex organ and stamen have the male sex organ. With this student, if the flower have both the parts, male as well as female, then those flowers or those flowering plants are known as bisexual plants or bisexual flower having plants. If they have only one sex organ in their flower, then that particular flowering plant is known as unisexual flower. With this student, they have the pollination, and they have the both type of pollination, self pollination and cross pollination. Self pollination is found in the case of bisexual flower, and cross pollination is found in the case of unisexual flower, but many times it also takes place in the bisexual flower student. Now we come on the next, means the classification of angiosperm. Angiosperm are classified into two groups student, monocote and dicote. Monocote is the group of the plant that have the single seed cotyledon, means they have single cotyledon in their seed. Means if the seed have the single cotyledon. Now what is the cotyledon student? Cotyledons are the fleshy part of the seed from which the embryo gets the nourishment at the time of germination. If that cotyledon is single, then that particular plant or that particular group of the plant is known as monocote. If there are the two cotyledons are found, two fleshy parts are found, then that particular plant is known as dicote, or those group of the plant is known as dicote plants. So there are the two types of angiosperm student, monocote and dicote. Now monocot example is rice student, and as you have seen the rice, this type of the structure the rice have, and the rice have the single cotyledon, single fleshy part. Like this wheat also have the single cotyledon. It looks like that it has the two cotyledon, but it does not have the two cotyledon student. It has single cotyledon rice. So rice and wheat, maize, millet, what are they? They are monocot. And dicot student, all the pulses plant like the pea, gram, moong, urad, all these plants like the fruits plants, fruit having plant like the mango, guava, all these plants are dicot in nature because they have the two cotyledon in their seed. Like if we observe the seed, here I am drawing the gram student. Gram have this type of structure, and when we put it inside the water, then what will happen? It is broken into two parts. It is the one cotyledon and it is another cotyledon. So two cotyledons are found in this. Now they have the two cotyledons, that's why they are known as dicot. With this, there is also difference in between their leaf student. Monocot have the parallel venation in their leaf. This type of venation they have. This type of venation. It is monocot plant student. Monocot. And wheat, rice, or the grasses also have this type of venation. Like the sugar cane. Sugar cane. This is the leaf of sugar cane student. Sugar cane also have this type of venation. So the plants have the parallel venation, means the monocot plants have the parallel venation, but dicot plants have the reticulate venation. This type of venation means they have this type of vein student. If I draw the diagram of the leaf, then this type of venation they have. But monocot have this type of venation. Like this is the leaf and this is the parallel venation. Parallel venation they have. So they also have the difference in their venation. Means they have the dicot have the reticulate venation, monocot have the parallel venation. Now we come on the next. There is also the difference in between their root student. Monocot have the fibrous root. This type of root they have. This type fibrous. They have the fiber-like structure. But the dicot have the tap root, means the thick and fleshy root they have. Like the carrot root and the radish root. They have the thick and fleshy, this type of root. This type of root they have. So tap root is found in the dicot and fibrous root is found in the monocot. Monocot examples are wheat, rice, grass, sugarcane, and with this millets, maize. These are the examples of the monocot student. Dicot example is mango, apple. With this, all the pulses plant, moong, urad, pea, gram, all the pulses plants have the which type of venation or root they have? They have reticulate venation and tap root, and with this they have the two cotyledons, means their seed can be divided into two equal parts. So it is about the dicot. So now you will try to learn this important topic and you will also write it in your notebook. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.